the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last year's national champions, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Signs a good throw.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Bruins will have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Burrell. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Action fake, looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal, upcoming. They'll run it here. Touchdown, Washington, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Might have to try the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
How about this, Chris? Man-to-man coverage with help over the top with a free safety. You become much more confident knowing that you have help behind you. They kind of trail the receiver here, knowing that somebody over the top can make a play. And that's exactly what they did. The safety was in position, and he makes the interception.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. We'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8. Here's the handoff. No way to run up the middle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Williams. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Cox. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Bruins come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Quick throw to the left side. Pass incomplete, very receptive that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Sure hands. It's Harris. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Dropping back. It's Bachmeier. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Washington, 10.
Gets off a stick. Oh, the return to fumble. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bruins will line up now. It's first and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Scanning the field, it's Williams. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. No huddle now for the offense.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Burrell. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And we're going to throw now on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. League of the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Huskies. They connect for 6. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield. It's Bachmeier. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Press coverage now from the secondary. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Williams. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Burrell. Touchdown, Washington. Still no answer for this offense.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Dropping back. It's Williams. Catch made by the tight end. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Huskies will crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
I can't believe this guy came down with his catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point gets him within 4, 35-31. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. They're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing with
a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To throw, it's Williams. Catch made in space. Look out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
UCLA 35, Washington 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the depth. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Scanning the field. It's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. Throws to the tight end. This time it's complete. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board. Got momentum at the score
touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Williams. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And the Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move trying to make something happen.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
BAT puts him up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. They can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's tops. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's tops. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Back to pass. It's Williams. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. To start the 4th quarter of this playoff game, they'll go to the air. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looked to me like the defense was surprised that the free safety was able to sneak up in there and come up with that nice sack.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. On On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Williams. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They pick up enough for the 1st down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the same runner's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Williams. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Football playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Penalty on the defense won't make much difference this close to the goal line. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, UCLA. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down 1 and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Williams. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got it on the left sideline for a huge gain. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Into the end zone. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. They'll try to run this one in. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a